Perplexity just dropped something called Computer, and it's coming for OpenClaw. Think about that for a second. OpenClaw went viral on the internet a few weeks ago because it could actually do things for you. Build apps, write reports, send messages, all on its own, like a real employee. Perplexity, one of the biggest AI companies in the world, just launched their own version, and they're saying theirs is better, safer, smarter, more powerful. So today we're going to test out if that's actually true. Here's what makes this wild. Perplexity AI Computer doesn't just use one AI, it uses a whole team of AIs working together. So for example, you've got Claude for thinking, Gemini for research, and a bunch of others all working at the same time on your project like a little agent team. You just tell it what you want and it figures out the rest. But here's a big question. OpenClaw lives on your computer, you own it, it's free, it talks to you through WhatsApp and Telegram like a real system. Perplexity Computer, well, it lives in the cloud and it's locked behind a paid plan. So is the cloud version actually worth it, or is OpenClaw still the GOAT? We're going to test both of them today, right now, together, and I'm going to show you exactly what each of them can do and can't do. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one is the best. So let's get straight into it. This is Perplexity Computer. You can see it was just announced today, and they've said introducing Perplexity Computer. Frontier models are getting smarter. The best are becoming so capable that the products built around them are a bottleneck for showing their true potential. And as every new model specializes more, only Perplexity can unify all of the top capabilities into a single system for the most powerful use of AI yet. So they're using Perplexity Computer, kind of like a sort of AI that lives on a cloud desktop. We've seen similar things with, for example, like Skybot as well. With Skywork, that's an alternative to this. So we're going to start having a look at how this works and how to use it. Interestingly, when you actually go on this page, like there's no link to use it, which is weird. But let's just try and find it out. So once we go into Perplexity like so, we can switch between search and computer. Right, so you've got two different options right here. So if we go over to computer, we can use this, as you can see. Then we've got example tasks. Now we do need to upgrade to a max plan to use this. So unlike, for example, OpenClaw, where you can use it for free and it's open source, this is you're required to sign up to the max plan to actually use it. See, so I'll just upgrade to help you. Just be careful as well, because when you upgrade it, it seems to like want to it wants to upgrade you to the yearly plan, so make sure you don't click on that unless you do want to upgrade to yearly. And then once you've done that, it will look like this with the notification to upgrade has gone, and this is Perplexity Computer. So let's try this out. Let's have a look and see what we got here. You can actually click on shuffle tasks to see more examples. So one option is create an interactive map of the United States, for example. What else we got here? Build an Excel workbook with a bunch of data, some weird use cases. And then you've got files, connectors, live examples, right? So you can connect this with, for example, like Google Drive, SharePoint, you got Gmail with Calendar, which is already connected, as you can see, Notion, Linear, Asana. There's a lot of different tools. Ahrefs, that's pretty cool. So you can link Ahrefs directly to this as well. Google Sheets too. And then you got files as well. So for example, these are files that I've built previously, and then we can click on new task here. So let's just try something basic. Like we'll say, okay, let's have a look at live examples, actually see what people are doing here. This kind of reminds me of Manus or something like that, right? It looks very similar to Manus. You can see example tasks, so you can see what the computer does, how it works, etc. You can test this out yourself by just clicking on start task here. This just feels like something from, this doesn't feel like OpenClaw, it feels like something from maybe almost 12 months ago with Manus. Let me show you an example of what I mean. So if you go inside Manus here, doesn't this look like really similar? Which by the way, Meta owns Manus, but this looks and feels like really similar to what you get inside Perplexity. So let's try this out. Visual QA for slide deck. Let's start this task here. And then you can set up notifications, because I think that's probably, each task will take like 5 to 10 minutes to get results out of it. And then you can see it's running tasks in parallel. So it can launch multiple agents. It can load like the skill PowerPoint, load the skill research agents, and then check for presentation style preferences, right? And I think that'll be based on memory. So you can remember who you are, what you do, etc. And then now you can see it says, now let me read the PowerPoint, now the skill details, etc. And it's just beginning to create a PowerPoint presentation based on the instructions that we're pasting in, right? And you've got your own sort of virtual computer that runs in the cloud over here, so it can start building stuff out. And then if you go to tasks, you can actually click on multiple different tasks you've been working on, right? I still prefer something like, I think Manus is probably it's something that I would say I would compare this to. And Manus, you can run it inside Telegram. It's quite easy to set up. I would use something like this, which is, I think Manus is like $49 a month. Whereas, for example, if you're using Perplexity Computer, it's $240 per month, which is quite a bit for most people.